Hello again. So this time we're going to talk a little bit about the top of the tank and what you can see from the top of it. So basically, right underneath my feet, there's a hatch, which is the top engine hatch. It gives you access to the fuel system, the high-pressure fuel system, injection pump, fuel filters, and fuel lines. To my left here, there are the louvers, which are part of the cooling system. There is no thermostat, and there is no belt-driven fan. Everything is in constant drive. The fan is in constant drive. There's a constant flow of air, which is actually helpful because in any kind of water that enters the vehicle from crossing a river would be pushed out. Below there, it's the back of the tank, the rear deck, so to speak, which we talked about. To my right, we have the turret, which is in this case facing backwards with the famous Mickey Mouse doors. One thing that I would like to point out on this turret is the finish. And this has been something that's been always been talked to. You can see the casting is very rough, to put it mildly. And the reason for that is because they simply didn't care. They wanted to get these tanks done and out of the door as short as possible. So no extra time was used to clean these up. They look as rough as they could be from direct casting. Funny enough, though, when you look at other components, the machining is actually quite advanced. For example, the engine. Unfortunately, I don't want to get into taking that apart and show you, but I can assure you that the engineering on the engine is done actually quite good. So going back to our tank, you can see the periscope systems. There is actually a fume extractor on this one. And then we have the access port. This one is a later model that will have another fume extractor on the back of the turret. And it had some additional mounts there that actually do not really belong on a World War II unit. This one has the radio on the side in the turret, opposed to the early models that actually had the antenna set up on an armored box, which every time that you were trying to turn the gun around, you would hit it. So not really a good option, but unfortunately, that's how they designed the tank.